Well, my friend is very wise, and she's very smart, and she has a great marriage.
Does she think that you have a great marriage?
Well, I don't know. Actually, I've never told her what I just told you.
Well, maybe you should.
You know what? I'm only saying these things. One only says these kind of things to a person when one never expects to see that other person again. One doesn't talk this intimately to a friend of theirs.
You won't see me again?
Well, you know what I mean. You know, you meet someone on a plane, you exchange phone numbers, but you never call, and the other person never calls you. It's just not done.
Why not?
Just because it isn't.
You know, you're a teacher, a professor at Wellesley College, a place they made a goddamn movie about. You should know why not.
Look, people just don't mean what they say.
And what does that mean?
Well, look, in my case, I have 2 kids. I have soccer practice, music lessons, homework help, cooking, cleaning, not to mention I have a full-time job, which includes correcting papers. I don't have time for another relationship. Everybody is too busy to follow up.
Yes, but what about your vagina?
My vagina?
Yes. Down there, your love box, your vagina.
Well, it's very, very sad.
I would think.
Well, maybe it's kind of like your boyfriend's pecker. I'll shut up all day, and then when she comes out to play, there's no one to play with it.
So what are you doing about it?
Ha!
Listen, if you don't do something about it quick, your vagina's going to get very angry at you. You don't want to have an angry vagina that you have to carry around with you, do you?
Well, I guess not. But you know what? I never really thought of my vagina as being angry.
Oh, believe me, vaginas are no fun, I know. Mine is angry for all the opposite reasons. Too much use. Too much damn use. It's so tired. No rest, no sleep for my poor tired vagina. It's always screaming at me. Doesn't that son of a bitch ever get tired?
You know, we just can't win.
You know what the problem is with an angry vagina? It never shuts up. Apparently mine doesn't like the type of men I choose.
Well,
we should have a vagina party.
I think our vagina should talk. I can't believe I just said that. Oh my God.
No, you didn't just say that. You meant it. You were trying to fix our vaginas up. You were trying to set up a date for our vaginas, weren't you?
Actually, not really. I really didn't mean it.
Yes, you did. You meant it.
That's ridiculous. A vagina party?
You know, my vagina knows when another vagina thinks it's better than anyone else's.
That's not
My vagina doesn't like that. You have an uppity vagina.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what the fuck did you mean? You did say that, didn't you? You said that us having a vagina party would be ridiculous.
That's not what I meant. I don't think that my vagina is better than your vagina. I just think that, like, it's far-fetched in general that you would set up our 2 vaginas on a date.
That's what you said about the movie. I hope you're not comparing my vagina to the movie.
Of course not. I don't even know your vagina.
With that attitude, you'll never get to know her.
Look. Let's get back to cutting Richard's balls off.
I think you're serious.
Actually, I think his girlfriend will do it for us. I believe she knows he's having an affair with one of his students.
And how do you know this?
Well, his student calls every single day on his cell phone, and when he thinks I'm out of earshot, I can hear him talking really softly. I listen to some of the voicemails, and she calls, you know, the affair professor a real tight ass. You know, he never remembers where he puts anything, including his dick. Like my kids say, I am so totally not in the dark.
Well, I'm certainly glad I don't have that job. Cutting somebody's balls off is very messy business.
I agree.
So what about your kids? What are they like?
Oh, my teenage boy Josh, he's wonderful. He's my hidden treasure. Maybe not so hidden. He's wonderful. He does a lot of cooking, so he helps me out quite a bit. I believe, though, that he knows what his dad is up to, but he never says anything, and he never says anything to me. He doesn't want to hurt my feelings. And my young girl, Jill, she's prematurely developed, and all the boys have their eyes on her. And she's on her cell phone day and night.
Is your daughter sexually active?
I am concerned.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it. How old were you when you first did it?
Oh, I was 16. I was madly in love with a boy named Josh. My parents were out one night, and I knew that they were going to be out late. So I invited Josh over. He was so loving and so giving. God, I loved him.
So what happened?
Well, one summer, there was a freak boating accident, and he got killed. I cried all summer long. I was a complete wreck.
Sad story. I was 15 and I did it at the beach. Oh, God, it was awful. I got sand up my ass. And when the guy I was with rubbed my boobs with his hands were like sandpaper. It was awful. Oh, it was so awful.
You know what? I just heard the landing gear come down. I think we'll be landing soon.
You know, I never did get your name.
Oh, my. Here's my card. My name is Claudia Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Well, my name is Angelina Parker. My mother named me after her favorite great aunt. You know, I'm a psychotherapist. I practice on Beacon Hill in the building right next to where I live. Here, please, take my card.